Hello everybody, it's me, Heather, and today I have a haul from Makeup Forever. So this is kind of a mini haul, but at the same time, I feel like calling it a mini haul is unjust because I've had my little rant in a haul video before where I talk about keeping up with the Joneses, and I'm oftentimes confused by mini hauls because sometimes people call something a mini haul, but then they have like 10, 20 different things, and I'm like, dang, if that's a mini haul, what's a big haul, you know? So the reason I'm even saying that in this case is I'm actually only going to be showing you and quickly talking about 2 items from Makeup Forever. But because of the price tag, I feel like calling this a mini haul is unfair to me and anybody else who is invested in these items for their either personal use or makeup artist kit or whatever. So, fortunately, I do get a pro discount on these items, but I want to acknowledge that regular price, these are not inexpensive at all. And again, I'm not bragging. I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses, but these are things I'm adding to my professional kit, and I wanted to share them with you because they're pretty cool. All right, so let me get on with it. So it's only 2 items, but I refuse to call this a mini haul. All right, many of you have seen this and have heard of this, and I finally picked up one. This is the Makeup Forever 12 Flash Color Case. And let me go ahead and pop the top off for you. So for those of you who are not familiar with this, these are essentially grease paints, but because of the range of colors that they've selected for this, you can actually use these for anything. You can create eyeshadows, lip colors, cheek colors. You can create foundation. You want to start with your primary colors, and then you'll mix in your undertone colors from there, and you tweak it. I'm going to do a tutorial on this in the future to show you how to, I'll do an entire series, why not? And I'll show you guys how to use this. Any of you who are out there who are interested in this, and especially if you're getting into makeup artistry, and you're building your kit, something like this is indispensable because you cannot have every single shade in the world. And something like this can really come in handy, especially if you do have a lot of foundations, but you're finding you have that one client and you don't have quite the right shade. You'll be able to fine-tune that shade using this, which is pretty exciting. So, and also obviously for any kind of artistic ventures, there are certain shades you're not supposed to use on the lips, certain shades you're not supposed to use on the eyelids, but I'll cover that in a future video when I do a tutorial or a couple of tutorials on this. But this is available exclusively at Sephora, but you can also get this at the Makeup Forever boutiques, such as the boutiques they have in certain Sephoras. There's also the freestanding boutique in Los Angeles, California, and New York. So if this is something you're interested in, this runs at $99. Okay? Not cheap. If you have a pro discount, that'll definitely lower the cost. But if you're serious about makeup artistry, this is definitely worth investing in. But I beseech you, if you invest in this, learn how to use it. This is a really great tool, basically, to add to your kit. So if you invest in this, learn how to use it because you will get a lot of use out of it. And I'm happy I finally made the investment and I'm going to be getting use out of it. All right, this other one I was so excited about. I haven't seen anybody talking about this, and I found out about it like by chance. So here it is. The Makeup Forever 11 Foundation Palette. This is awesome. When I first started building my makeup kit back in 2005, I had all 11 of Makeup Forever's Pan Stick foundations in my kit. So I am a big fan of this foundation, and since I'm a big fan of palettes, once those ran out, because that was my starter kit, I did switch over to just foundation palettes because they save so much room and you can eye it and you can see what you're looking for. This is brand new. These are all 11 shades of Makeup Forever's Pan Stick foundations. And of course, yes, there is an open hole here you can use that for whatever you want to use it for. If you're custom blending on the spot and you need to throw something in there, whatever. So I'm not going to throw a big fit that there's an open spot right there, because having all these foundations is awesome. I'll do a tutorial with this in the future. But just really quick, this foundation is best for dry skin or problematic skin. So when you have people that have a lot of acne scarring or discoloration, this is a very full coverage hand stick foundation. And I am psyched to death they made this. And you didn't hear it from me, but I heard from a very reliable source from Makeup Forever, one of their resident makeup artists and educators, that they will be coming out with a neutral palette of foundation later this year. And guess who's going to be buying that? Oh, and just to give you a heads up, this foundation this foundation palette is $113. So again, I have my pro discount, so that helped to lessen the pain, but this is a great investment, and I'm so excited to have this foundation back in my kit in a convenient form. Alright, so that was my Makeup Forever haul. Like I said, I will be doing separate videos on these to... Uh-oh. My doggy's barking. My doggy's barking. What's the matter? What's the matter? Okay. I will be doing separate videos on these tutorials, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys have questions if you guys have questions about these, let me know what they are in the comments down below. I'm always happy to interact with you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Alright, see you guys in the next video.